case.
Is it something I really done? I can clearly actually have to ask that.
Doesn't sound like it, but I should go.
What, you're leaving?
The advantage we have is acting normal. Also, if I go to work, I can try and figure out what happened last night.
What am I supposed to do?
Nothing. You stay here, you call in sick to work, and don't talk to anyone. Promise me.
Promise.
Hey, you look terrible.
Thanks. So, what do we have?
Because Dr. Nicole Zhang had a plastic surgery recently.
It's a public hospital. They have a plastic surgery department.
Everything's done pro bono or cost.
You don't get a condo in this building working for bono. She made her money in private practice. Founded the Lexington Collective.
Lotto 649.
Does all.
Yo, do you guys have the Lotto 649 out west? I mean, not out west in the States.
What's up?
You have Lotto
Just
649?
one murder today?
What's that?
It's like
I could keep my ear to the ground.
before you buy your lottery ticket.
Actually, I could use your help with something. Are you free?
Yes.
It's the Canada's lottery.
Swing by the lab tonight.
30-year-old just won $30 million.
Can we just focus on this case? Because I think we're about to have our
Yeah, man.
hands full.
Lives home with his parents and everything. Says he can finally move out.
Oh yeah, yes.
He'll spend that in a day.
Pardon me?
He'll spend it in a day.
Only more.
$30 million in a day, bro.
Spend it in a day.
Botox.
God damn.
That's
Hopefully he got
ballin'.
yeah, that's called spending money.
Death was excruciating. Based on bruising, this is the first injection. I suspect that the killer dosed Sean with a paralytic agent.
So she was
But I do know a guy that won
Which means this isn't just
$30,000
murder.
on a crossword scratch ticket.
According to everyone, it's
$2 crossword scratch ticket, won 30 grand. I know the guy, and he blew $30,000 in 7 days.
From before the awards, someone from her past.
There's nothing from private practice
crazy.
days, even though it was a massive success.
Yeah, he bought a couple
Which means
pistols.
her
and
decision
bought
to
his
get
kids
back may not have been
son,
arbitrary.
Gold
She
chain.
could be atoning for
I
something.
don't know.
Our
What
killer
he, I
knew
think
the
he bought a
truth.
car, and that's it.
That's why they disfigured her. Show us what she truly is. A monster.
Yeah, too bad it didn't work in Canada, Barry, because everybody's selling their homes.
Surprise!
Everybody, bro. It's the biggest.
Birdie!
Like, if there's a house that you bought 10 years ago for 150, it's selling right now for like 260.
Did you get up on the movement?
Oh man, it's unreal how the realtor.
Favorite city to visit my favorite
There's that on
business
just one
day.
street alone. There's 6 houses for sale.
Set the town on fire.
That's crazy.
Fun, just what nobody needs. Why do you keep
Got people on me.
I gotta get a shotgun, buddy. Hold on.
I'm glad you caught that. Darling, not everyone in
Oh,
your
yeah.
life has a nefarious agenda. I'll never name you. Oh, gosh.
Oh, he's one tap, Barry. Word, this guy's one tap.
So,
Word, I counted the numbers. He's like 18 health. Pickaxeable.
Oh my god.
At least the whole team come to help, eh?
Yeah,
I like
that's a good
that.
thing.
I like that. Some good teammates.
Reboot van right here, so we should just revive you.
I'll do it.
Doctor. Wait.
I find it hard to believe the board didn't look for killers.
You need some minis there, Jet?
They can never revoke my
You've been
Yep.
assigned janitorial duties in my infirmary. I have a one-strike policy. So, you sure you don't kill anyone?
And I almost had the gingerbread guy, Barry.
Those violations will carry
I saw that. Did you see me whiff my shot?
Well, he sneaked attacked me, bro. You should have seen it. He built on the outside of the gas station, shot through the window on me. Wasn't even expecting.
Set him to the
Want this
sink and
revolver
remove his
thing I
hand
got?
restraints. I need you to clear the
Who's that guy think he
prolific
is?
pants. Let's get alive.
He has a
Oh,
Shy.
are you freaking joking me?
You should be able to eat your food off them when you're done.
Now I'm gonna build right on. Hit this right on your body, bro. It's work.
What do you got?
I've been thinking about killers who mutilate and torture.
So regular morning for you.
Oh
They
my
all grew up
gosh.
hating
Real
themselves.
nearby
Casey for
characters.
his sexuality,
Okay.
Kearney for his height, Miyazaki because
See
of
that
birth
on the map?
defects. When they mutilated their victims.
I do. What is that?
Rejection.
You think our killers
It says reveal nearby characters. The guy right there.
Since sometimes
Corner.
those monstrous people have always had evidence.
You want that revolver barrier? I'm going to get rid of it.
No, I'll hold this one.
What tier revolver is it? Because I have a gray revolver.
Well,
It's a gray one, but it's not the real one.
Oh.
Stop the end of this simile. She has a problem. And we do not need my family poking around in our lives. Especially with
right. I have to go. Sorry, stop.
Let's see. Guns if you want to heal. I've got a med kit.
Oh, I got a med kit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure.
Always sirens and helicopters.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Hey,
wheels
did
on
you see
it.
that toxicology back on the paralytic and the murder weapon? You
On the
okay?
Lambo?
Hello, are you there?
Yeah. What about the toxicology?
The paralytic was surgical grade and the neurotoxin was a patented blend. The Lysine collector's radiant
Game way
solution.
better.
So the killer literally gave John a taste of real medicine.
Yeah, Gil wants us to talk to your old partners. Unless everything is not okay.
It's not okay.
Dude, that poor guy tried
I know
to
you
sneak
hate when I say
attack.
this, but you need to calm down.
Calm down.
Yo, guns here,
I
bro.
murdered a man
Carry these on
on
you.
a point. My brother's been lying to me about it. Now I may have just done it again. I can't stay here. I need to get out now.
Oh god!
Don't go.
I am
Oh, I
going.
see that. I see that.
My.
Need more tires?
We need to find the tires. Dude,
Calm.
just rammed that daggone thing
You know
into
you're
a
terrible at hiding whatever it is
gas
behind.
station.
Sorry, it's just my sister. She's a little lost at the moment.
And you're trying to keep it all together?
More like failing miserably.
Well, look, for someone who was lost once too, my advice is
I think this guy sells revolvers
let her drive again.
What if she already has?
too. Yeah, this guy sells a blue revolver, Barry.
You can tell me.
Those are good.
I'm
Yeah,
overthinking.
this guy
How
right
about we
here.
focus on
Sells
the one thing we can
revolver.
solve? John's murder.
Yo, and here,
Suddenly
guns.
I feel super insecure.
That's the point.
Well,
Plastic
that's
surgeons
part
make
of it.
money on
Yeah.
insecurity. Anxiety and dysmorphia is their core business model. In this world, nobody can feel good enough.
We gotta throw some
Beautiful
tires
human.
on our Lambo going.
Which could be what the killer was trying to tell us.
He shot 75 a decade.
Detective Powell, Mr. Bright, the doctors will see you now.
I like to have that Lambo's a gas.
Wow, 3 of us go all the way back to med school.
What did you fall in touch?
You know, like different paths. Nicole
Here comes
wanted
the
to
truck.
do the whole pro bono thing, and Chopper and I have different goals.
Look at the lift kit on that thing.
Work hard, play hard.
Going after him, Barry. Hit the waterfall. Don't put the pressure on him.
All them shots and not one hit.
Further.
Up on the hill, he just rode up the whole side of the mountain.
Speaking of product,
What?
Dr. Chhabra, the head of the lab, right? That's correct.
Our killer had access
Hold
to
on,
our
I'm about to jump in, boys.
And your radiant solution is our murder weapon. Has any inventory on this anything?
Absolutely not. Summer takes time.
Excuse me? Who's Summer?
Right here on the zip line.
I didn't know.
M.2 blue.
was about to say, why are we stopped?
Oh,
Why are we just stopped?
the supply drop.
Oh.
Sorry.
Send over your records and then we'll call for the missions.
Yo, we gonna go get those guys?
These. Well, we got a storm. How far is the storm?
We gotta go that way.
And he clearly
Let's
has
get to
some
circle.
Was that fancy for toxic?
More or less. It's why he works so well with
Oh,
Dr.
God,
Chong,
you are so
who's
dead.
specifically masculine. He will tell us the ugly truth.
How do we get him to talk?
We just isolate him with our own minds. I really can't
Bella
say
from my truck.
without my lawyer. You think I killed Nicole?
You tell me, man.
These guys weren't on the mountain.
Hey, I have nothing to
No
hide.
footsteps.
Just
Right here's a guy right here.
The killer has a grudge against Jean. Business.
Yeah, rush him.
Hit him 50 blue.
Got a
25
54.
white.
He's hurt bad.
One tap.
One.
She's one of our best clients,
Almost
but
there.
then she got addicted to the work. John wanted to cut her off. Don
Did you get him, Barry?
She sued.
In the underwater.
Gave up.
Dude, that was the craziest thing I've ever
Eat
seen.
this jellyfish, Barry.
Sneaky, sneaky guy, dude.
Your loot, the water, brother.
Teresa?
What?
Go
Yeah,
from
what's
where I'm-
sneaky, eh?
I wasn't expecting you until
Oh, I got a
later.
blue AR, Barry.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the cadaver smelling. Trying to get rid of it.
Barry, you want to carry these floppers?
You look
Um,
nice, by the way.
I got a
Oh, this old bay is
max
just,
right now on
Two
shoved in the
Makis
back
right
of
here.
my locker. But thanks.
More fishing holes? Yep.
I have a favor to ask. I need a DNA analysis on this.
No problem. Where's it from?
It's lead.
You got any 50 shields or stuff, bro?
If you wouldn't mind keeping it.
Yeah, I do.
I got minis too.
I got 6 minis, a slurp fish, and 2 floppers.
What's the matter? Is it not getting back to you?
What? How do you?
I think there's a fight right here.
Sorry, it's a fun fact. I read upside down as well as right side up. Sorry, it's a bad habit.
Right. Thank you for that.
Get in the circle.
Yeah, there's a build. They just placed. I seen a build.
Crap. I was sitting there looking at the stock market.
I need something.
People right here.
It feels like it's gonna explode.
Down 25 blue.
I can give you a little more aspirin. But that's it for today, okay?
I sell floppers. They no smelts. The squad is up here. One's using the
The
campfire.
truth, Francine DePaul has body dysmorphia disorder,
Is that for your profile?
like a glove. No matter what the
50
doctor
spot
did,
right here.
all she could ever see was the ugliness she felt herself.
It's a sad way to live.
Right here, one of them.
Så kan ni gå till min herrgård. Sounds like German.
No, I saw his blood.
Damn, they're 28 blue. They taking the port party out here. Hit him 75 blue. We're on top of the mountain.
Shake him down. Oh,
On top of the mountain. Damn, 25 blue. Damn, nice 25 blue.
Francine Dupont?
Oh man, we gotta get up there quick. Very sending it.
My goodness. What is this all about? I assure you, no one is being
The footsteps
injured.
behind us,
All
too.
procedures are consensual.
On me?
Toilets are closed on.
Francine, we're here to talk. Face to face.
Is this what you had in mind?
Medkit right here.
Got guys up here on a boat.
I had a headache. A few days. Why? Work out? You hitting on me?
Oh, easy, chap. Not my type.
You over here?
As you are, you should be more vascular.
Nice.
Plenty vascular.
I guess you don't know what vascular means. Point is, you're dehydrated. How old are you?
What are you trying to do to me?
Diagnose you. I'm worried. I think your head might explode.
No barrier.
Yo.
Those two guys you just flush out, did they have any match?
Get him on the bed!
What happened?
Call an
It's alright, I want to loot up.
Get him on the bed! Damn it! What am I looking at?
Spontaneous subdural hematoma.
I wasn't talking to you.
Well, think about it. Middle-aged guy works
Old
out,
people on me,
dehydrates,
babe.
brain shrinks, capillaries break, bleeds happen.
If you're right, Aspen would have made the bleed worse.
Find that bleed. Do we have an ultrasound machine? Wait. You go get it?
Hit him for 24.
Nice, nice.
Those doctors
Got
were
another guy pushing in right now.
Especially John.
That guy 25 blue. And then the guy in the 70 blue.
Rock with so
That guy's one tap in the water. Got him. There's one more guy in here.
You're relentless. If you stopped bothering
Two
me
people
first,
left.
you got what you wanted.
Yeah, they're right here on me.
Yes. Which means I had no reason.
One more in the house.
What it means is
Oh, that's absurd. Donahue and I came to an agreement. He supplied
M98. Oh, he dropped me. Nice.
my side.
GG's. 2 in a row, Barry. 2 wins in a row, baby.
Lana Anders, student from the UK.
GG.
Went to med
Easy
school,
money.
Good game,
shot,
guys. Guns and
started
jets.
class,
Good game,
found
guys.
greatness.
Yeah, good game.
Rang Chabra and John to perform mailer augmentation,
Oh.
lifting of cheekbones.
Oh, we're just too good.
But Donahue was young and experienced.
2 wins, Barry.
That's Lana disfigured.
I'm so glad you were right there, Barry, because fuck, you dropped me. You see that?
Yeah, you got a good shot on you.
I'm still trying to figure it out. She left
I
the
hit him
country
98
after her
blue,
visa
though.
expired, and there is no record of her re-entering the States.
Well, Francine's alibi checks out and Lana's nowhere to be found, so who else do we have?
Donahue fits. Controlled perfectionist who molds
That's
people.
good though, man. They were.
What if
they're
John felt
Good we
troubled
got
by
good
her
team.
past? Covering
Yeah,
up
we got
her
lucky.
partner's crimes.
But last game, man, was a duo
Weight of it
squads
all
and we
could have
won.
become unbearable. Dr. Jekyll couldn't have everyone finding out he's Mr. Hyde.
Two good suspects. Danny, go see what Chuck knows about Lana. Right, Jessica's called me twice. Hurricane Birdie has touched down, and we will tell me about that.
Ready to meet you? Ainsley, I've been calling you all day.
Have you?
Are you feeling sick?
I'm feeling a what? I didn't realize there'd be theater with our dinner tonight. Yes, enough with the drama. Malcolm, you're being rude. Say hello to your aunt. Malcolm, looking more like your father every day.
There it is. I don't have your surgical tools on hand. I'm lucky to have a 30-year-old ultrasound machine.
I love to improvise. Oh, I'm sure maintenance has a DeWalt and drill bits.
You want me to put a burr hole in his head with a power trip?
Could be worse. The Aztecs used sharpened rocks.
Yeah, it's a skin people don't like to bring weight.
True, but the rocks work.
The ambulance is 10 minutes out.
Might as well be a hearse. I can do it. If my hands are free.
Give me 5 milligrams of diazepam, a gram of Ansel, 5e push, disgusting bitch.
9/16 should be just fine.
The drill set. Now, if he dies,
Just put it on my tab. Gently.
God damn it.
actually. Get Whitley out of here.
So, Malcolm, I hear you're profiling murderers for the NYPD.
Yes, and with major crimes.
It's quite a demotion from the FBI, isn't it?
Well, if we all took 10 years between career attempts, the family trust fund would run dry.
You're so peculiar. If my father was a serial killer, I'm not sure I'd lean into it quite so much.
I guess the difference is that he killed people in I thought we could go ahead and discuss it. And he put his face.
Is it always?
Hello? Do you got a mic?
Not at all.
Where have you been?
I tried to retrace my steps and I lost track of time.
Why would you do that? I told you I could handle everything.
I was just trying to help.
Don't.
Come on, I'm your sister. This life you live is... And when I heard about Nicholas Endicott, war murder, I can't even imagine. You're concerned. Why do you think I came? You've been through hell. You need someone to talk to. Or at least drink with. Let your guard down, sis. I'm here for you.
I can only keep you out of trouble. Listen to me.
What's the update?
Donahue didn't show. JT's watching the place now. I'm putting on Bolo. I got a bad feeling he's in the wind.
Damn it, he could be our guy. I need to talk to Chalra.
Danny said the same. She's on her way to the collective now.
Dr. Chabra?
Do you have his number? Dr. Chabra, who did this to you?
Didn't see. I think Donahue. I betrayed him. He became friends.
When did you to the hospital, okay? Dr. Chabra? The solution's setting in order.
The systems are shutting down. We need to get him back now.
Is there some kind of antidote?
Yes, but no. An antitoxin will slow the neurotoxin, but it won't counteract the paralytic agent. We can get his heart rate back up with a stimulant like, cocaine! Daddy!
Forgot the stuff you asked for. Is it paperweight?
Not just a paperweight. It's Donahue's secret stash.
How did you know?
The way he was handling it, and, you know, what else would you hide in a cheetah? Okay, let's see. About a gram of cocaine. 200 milliliters of saline. Any luck with the lidocaine?
I couldn't find any.
Cool. No big deal. Just, shake this up.
Right, is it a big deal?
No. Only if I got the dose wrong, which I'm sure I didn't. Lidocaine helps prevent a fatal arrhythmia.
Dr. Chopper could die?
Well, he's gonna die anyway. You can't kill him twice. Okay. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, now, next step, we're gonna fast track this right into his heart.
This is the worst cooking show ever.
Don't worry. This will work. Maybe. Okay.
Oh, he blew up my tires, dumbass.
Better not miss drugs.
Thank you.
He isn't coming. What are you doing here? You did seem genuine last night. You don't cry on but with this family I have learned that it is always best to trust. But verify. I'm not the Soviets, Jess. You had no idea. You have sold a tell-all book about your big sis, Mrs. Martin Whitley. I can explain. Martini. I'm broke. And Mommy's cut me off. Claims she's the only billionaire to have lost money during a pandemic. Well, then by all means, exploit my life's tragedies and important Valentine's I barely read them. They came to me with an offer I couldn't refuse. And so I will double it, and then it goes away and you love it. It's a marvelous suggestion. Most favorite problems. Cashier Publishing is desperate for this book. They'll move forward quickly without me. Then I have no other option. In order to control the narrative, I will offer them my memoir. Unless I've been asking for it for years. And you can have the advance. I swear. We pay you. Do one thing. If Mommy asked about your visit to dinner with your family, the Rockwell painting.
Donahue's bank accounts have all been cleared. JT's still posted at his apartment, but I think our guys skipped town. And do we need to talk about last night?
Shopper's alive. And I was mostly sure he was going to be okay. Like, 72%. Donahue's a famous surgeon. Easily recognizable. Though he has to know that making him a future is unlikely.
Yeah, but he's arrogant. Maybe he's delusional.
They're not stupid. His picture's in every agency across the country. He's never getting off the sun without us knowing.
Okay, let's think this through. Put ourselves in Donahue's headspace.
That is a terrifying thought.
Truly. What's his... shot is a new face.
You think Donahue's gonna get his surgery before he hits the road?
Yes. And I know where he's gonna go to do it.
Gotta fill up my truck with gas.
Even for consultants? Something leaning against the door. Take a look.
This one, Sergeant. Push harder. He's alive.
Francine!
This is Kyle. I need backup at 1304 Park.
What happened?
Johnny, who's recovering nurse? The moment we put him under, she went ballistic.
What nurse? What's her name?
I don't know. A brunette, blue eyes, 5'5", 115 pounds. Teardrop fees, if I had to guess.
That's some. Where are they now?
In surgery.
That's not surgery.
That's murder.
Put the needle down.
I can't do that.
Why are you doing this, Summer?
I never understood.
It's surprising. You know a thing or two about murder. Yes, you're right. Oh, and by the way, it's nice to finally meet you. Lana, put the needle down and talk to us.
That's long.
Yep. Really young surgeon, John is fitting.
Fixed my bone structure against. My friends. Next year. Not just you're beautiful. And all the pretty face. Body can't tell the difference between elective surgery and a life. Donahue nicked my fifth cranial nerve.
Like a nerve created in a room. We're gonna try to fix it deeper and stronger it goes back.
The white pain constantly runs with acid beneath it.
This wasn't about beauty.
It's about suffering.
But why let Donahue off easy?
What are you doing?
She wants revenge. If you want to get even, Lana, turn him into everything that he hates. Like this. A monster will wake up every day trapped in a nightmare. Unable to recognize himself in a mirror. Believe me. I know. That's real pain. Best revenge is letting him live like this.
Oh, our gym rat's not out of the woods, but they're covered.
All my quick thinking and your steady hand. I wasn't expecting you to be so savvy with the drill.
Your fault for underestimating me.
I can say the same thing.
I want to hit his fucking head. That's not true.
Talk to me.
Let's go. Shift's over.
So, did you figure it out?
I did. In the DNA test, I sure proved it. Blood was horsey. Pig's blood. Really?
Oh, come on. It was a little funny.
This whole thing was just a prank. Do you have any idea what you put me through?
Do you? You lied to me. Underestimated me for months.
I have given up everything for you!
I don't even know who I am anymore.
I was to say, why is there
Because
the same skin?
what I have done to protect you.
Protect
I'm
or
fit.
control.
I have a chicken skin too.
And the person
Who
who
was
spent the
talking-
last few
oh, you.
decades trying to recover
Yeah.
from being gaslit. It's ironic how quickly
Does anyone else have a mic?
I was trying to save you.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, mostly. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Hello, Apple Man. Can I eat you, Apple Man?
I am the ninja skin. I am the black ninja skin.
Can I eat you, Apple Man?
No.
What?
Only your
I
mom
will
can.
What?
I will eat your egg.
Okay.
Range, you realize that, right?
You can make it.
Okay.
You
It
can
was
make it.
a little
Slappy.
but I had
Slappy
to make sure
bird.
that you were never gonna mess with my head.
My
again.
gun.
Seriously?
No.
And
This person stole my gun. At least I went down. That means you're supposed to not suck on my dick.
come on.
No, please.
Not level 6. Yes, I'm level 6. No, who died? Apple Man, I'm coming. No, Apple Man. I really wanted to eat you. Who ate you? Apple Man. Apple
dead.
Man.
What?
Apple Man. Apple Man, who ate
Die
you?
for me.
Apple Man, who ate you?
Watch out. That person. Yep. Good job.
So, how did you die from a dog water kid?
Because I didn't have a shotgun.
Oh!
You're at fault.
Pick up my reboot card.
Yeah,
Hold it up.
I was voting you got and your apple. Who killed it? Hey, Apple.
Yeah.
Can I eat you after?
That.
That means can I give you a gun after you? Wait, I need to kill this
There's
kid.
freezer burns on his neck. Prove my
That's
fear.
his teammate.
Someone
Behind you.
Make it look like he was killed here.
How you know?
It means
Winky
I
face.
am heading to New York.
Totem. Did he just jump there? I'm getting out of here. Hey! No! It's aimbotter. The whole squad is already down. Right?
What?
You want to leave and play duos?
No. I like
Why?
doing squads.
Okay, you want to play Rambo Squads?
No.
You want to play Team Rambo? Because that's a squad. Oh, someone left. No, Apple Man.
That is Nicholas Endicott. What does it mean? It means I am heading to New York City.
Oh my lord, the kid was dying.
I attract caring and positive people into my life.
I'm telling you, these infirmary hours have been like a soothing, tingly balm.
Does anybody have mine?
Yes, sir.
You said it. No, I didn't. I don't want steps. Floods back like a pristine memory. Alcohol, iodine,
Stabbing in the
Or
order.
random.
We need to say bye.
blood.
Mr. David, a little help here.
It's like he may have nicked his brachial artery. Like help.
Shut up.
You can't stop the bleeding and lose the arm.
Don't you think I know that? Damn it!
Let me help.
Hold him still. Get Whitley out of here now.
Your sister moves out and you want to celebrate over dinner?
A delightful house guest as Birdie was. She will be even more delightful at the garden apartment of our Murray Hill building.
Now we can have a conversation without speaking in code.
Well, I just caught a case, so...
Your sister has
Already RSVP'd, and I know things have been tense between you two.
Ainsley and I may have had it out, but it was constructive.
What are these? No one does this murder stuff better than us.
I have no idea what that means.
But I will see you at 7.
I'll be there at 8.
Shooting, cause of death, hanging was accidental. They got caught up as she fled.
Name's Holly Corso, age 35. Who's the boat? Chief Stewart.
Chief Stu runs the interior crew, the bosun runs the exterior crew. It's supervisory. Takes a lot of experience to earn that title.
Passengers?
It's too early for charter season. They just made some minor crossing, stopped for repairs, got caught up with the weather.
Crew was out bar hopping. Found Holly when they rolled back in about 4 this morning.
Holly's face was made up for a night out, but she stayed in,
Yeah, the crew said she changed her mind last minute.
which means she was contacted by someone she knows. This murder was personal.
Nice toss. That was a tidbit louder than I expected. Sorry to interrupt. No, do go on. Actually, don't bother. This murder was a bust. And who the hell are you?
Simon Hawksley.
You're Airport. Just a second. Take your commission's permission, of course.
Who's that guy?
The mine sleuth. Detective Tom Hill. I hear you're quite the workhorse of major crimes. And if you've read my book, quite the brains as well.
Can't argue with you there.
Detective Powell. Young, accomplished, enchanté.
No.
And Lieutenant Gil Arroyo, the man who took down the surgeon. And then took in his son, Malcolm Wright, as a protege. Apologies for stepping on your toes. Seeing the Surgeon's son, you're inclined to see murder as personal because for you, it always is.
Right then. What do you see?
Our killer met Miss Corso on the top deck and shot her twice. Simple, precise. The victim is left hanging, which shows the killer's indifference. You failed to see what is staring you in the face. Targeted assassination.
You don't have nearly enough information to call this a professional hit.
Good job.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job.
The only way you could come to that conclusion
Flawless fatality.
is if this murder wasn't the first of its kind. Is that why you're really here?
Are you trying to quit on me?
Aim a little lower, Whitley.
Do you have anything concrete to share? Because observer or not, this is my crime scene.
Overseas, I was investigating a courier ship that moves illicit goods all over the world. Drugs, guns, and perhaps particularly gruesome dead bodies. As my investigation gained traction, someone started killing the links, one by one, including Miss Corso.
You're saying our Vic smuggled a dead body?
Although, as I said, I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Why is Marvel so included in his murder, sir?
This is under the NYPD's jurisdiction, but I will say, this murder may relate to my investigation. It could be final sin.
Oh, come on, you can't just throw that out there.
All right, Miss Whitney. I caught this particular snake by the tail near Lake Pipus in Estonia.
Like Pipus. Isn't that where...
And once I find the head of the snake, I will also find the person who killed this woman, who killed others like her, and who killed the American billionaire Nicholas Endicott.
Do you have any suspects?
How much trouble are we in? I mean, this guy is supposed to be like a modern Sherlock Holmes.
That's a little generous.
Then how did he figure out Endicott wasn't killed overseas? He said no more secrets.
I knew the body couldn't be found here. But I didn't exactly put it in a suitcase, get on the plane, and dump it in the Estonian lake all by myself.
How'd you do it?
With Nicholas Endicott's help. Sophie Sanders told me how he covered up his crimes using a network of couriers.
I need arrows.
Most of them had no idea what they were moving or who they were working for.
Thanks for the 50 bucks.
The number was right there in his phone.
So you used Endicott's own courier network to dump his body.
Seemed like an elegant solution.
Yeah. Except everyone who transported the body is dead.
Not everyone.
Anybody got any arrows? Arrows. Arrows. Why ain't anybody ever talking?
I can help with that.
Oh, you don't have to. Thank you. You know how it is. They never tell you what you're picking up. You're not supposed to ask questions, but how do you know what to expect if you don't ask? I just asked a question.
It's okay.
Hey, dude, don't worry. We got it from here.
You reminded me of Sophie. You could always seem to find home with people who give her. She's still out there.
Ben.
better to know before someone blows up New York one.
I withheld information from you, and for that I apologize. But Endicott did try to kill you, and you were one of the last people to see him alive. Therefore, you think I murdered him?
I was busy bleeding out over New York Presbyterian when he went missing. That's a hell of an alibi.
You've been close to the witness for decades now. And it's no secret that Endicott was cozying up to America's favorite murderous family. Jessica. Endicott.
Don't worry about my goodies. He saw purple. He started looking at goodies. Don't worry about my goodies. Worry about your goodies.
Okay.
What we both found out, some kind of a man was. The way I feel is if Endicott was killed in my city, my watch, I would.
Lieutenant Arroyo. Do not disappoint. I'd feel the same way. You know, your employees was on terrorists. It would be my honor to watch you put the cuffs on Mr. Endicott's killer. Deal?
Crew's alibi checks out. But they did say Holly was living large. A big customer. Makes sense that she was smoking inside.
I've been thinking these private yachts, they have to be ready for right? That means food, booze, storage. Now normally that's the chef's domain, but on a transatlantic crossing.
Holly could have stored Endicott's body in the water. How do you know?
I watch a lot of below deck. Anyway, we find out what was delivered, we find the next thing to check.
Good thinking.
So I guess that epoxy guy's along for the ride on this one, huh?
Lucy's the real deal. If you look past the hocus pocus, you'll notice he's had a lot of lucky breaks in his career. So when you profile a killer, it's for real, but punch like that, so there's a magic trick.
Who's the guy who fought his
Maybe one of our great minds was a monitor. That's your profile. Nothing yet.
Globe-trotting killer is murdering his own career?
The agent thinks it's the same person who killed Endicott. We need to stop him before he gets too close.
But if the murderer kills this courier that's maybe that works in your favor? I'm just floating an idea.
No, that woman does not deserve to die.
Yes, excellent. So, who's this Eurotrash investigator?
It's Simon Hawksley. The one and only.
Ooh, boy. He's got a perfect track record. Perfect conviction rate, perfect team.
This is not helpful.
You know, for years he tried to interview me. I wasn't interested. That's why I barely earned a passing mention in the book.
Can we focus, please? I'm deceiving my team, and I'm currently breaking into a seafood processing plant. I should not be doing any of these things.
You know, your family is at stake. If you want to get ahead of Simon Hawksley, you're gonna have to be ruthless.
Yeah, well, I can think ruthless. I don't know if I can be ruthless.
Okay, so let's think ruthless. Why a seafood? Oh, I bet they vacuum sealed and flash froze the Endicott like a big-eyed tuna.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, well, your father has skills, my boy. I just wish more people would utilize them. I tell you what. Why don't I break out? Take care of Hawksley.
I'm not hearing any of this.
And then we all go on the run together.
No.
So you're saying that's a no?
Sorry about this.
The ruthless.
You're up and made some fire, but we still have to go all the bases.
Fine, but our clean.
You gonna need your records of personnel too?
We got it, buddy.
Oh God. That's Brian. Brian Tamashiro.
Call her. You got here fast?
I was in the neighborhood.
Where's your arm wet?
Oh. You really want to know? There was a cab and a pothole and water and. Hey, is the victim?
The dead man? Yes.
Good catch.
The victim is Brian Tamashiro. He worked as a delivery driver, but he also did packing and shrink wrapping.
Endicott's body never showed much evidence of freezer burn, so the shrink wrapping and flash freezing were likely done here.
Whatever, buying frozen fish again?
Vic was shot twice, and as a bonus, the killer took his thumb.
Initial blood spatter is contained, and Brian was here after the shift finished, which means he stayed late to meet someone. I believe the victim knew his attacker. Now, the missing thumb.
The killer took the thumb because he needed it. I'll wager we haven't recovered a phone yet.
I was gonna say the same thing.
And you'd both be right. No phone.
It'll be an older model with a print scanner instead of facial recognition. Otherwise, the killer would have taken the whole head.
Yes, we're lucky that that's not the case.
The killer will use the phone to locate the next link in the chain.
Maybe we can get there first. Save whoever it is.
I was going to say the same thing.
Look at that. You guys agreeing on something.
When a crime scene is this obvious, so are the conclusions. Or perhaps the scene is obvious because it was designed to be.
I didn't.
Patient from the rear. We had a bleed. Take her to the trauma center.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. The surgeon.
A surgeon. I once was a doctor like you.
Yeah. With a complete lack of regard for you.
Not complete. I've gotten that call. It hurts. Don't believe me.
You killed her.
Why is this kid keep of me?
Church and state, doctor.
Well, why did they
Never makes business and pleasure.
play a game by myself?
By yourself?
By
yourself? What?
No, not like my cousins. He all invited me.
For you. You're better than this place. Tell me how you end up here.
Got a blue AR. Nope. Bro, why did me? What the fuck, Adam?
It's not happening.
Let me see what this kid wants.
I'm in charge. Do you understand each other?
Yes. It would be my pleasure.
Good Lord, that is excellent. American women make better cocktails, and I'll fight anyone as it is.
Just keep piling on the charm, baby. I won't notice it.
another great American quality, getting down to brass tacks.
I know you think Nicholas was counting on me, and I was with nothing. Curiosity is understandable.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Sadly, I can't offer any answers on Nicholas's death.
How did the clever woman contaminate so many homicidal men?
So we're already down that road, are we?
You must be furious when your latest paramour turned out to be a murderous thug. Jessica Whitley, played for food.
Oh, like.
Yet again.
What is that now?
Perhaps I did it after his thugs stabbed Gil in the gut and set him lying in the hospital. Or maybe during Gil's surgery. I took a little trip to the smart machine and lured Nicholas back to my lair with the kid. Right here. Or most likely, Detectives Powell, Tarnell, and I stayed by Gil's side as he clung to life. Is that alibi sufficient for you? I cannot believe I made you an martini.
Well, I'm very honored to have been invited to your homes. Quite perfect.
Yes, it is.
Which is why it's puzzling you would even suggest that Nicholas Endicott was killed here. I never would have imagined that this very room might be the scene of a crime. His throat was slit, you know. Bloody business, that is. And now I'm noticing this brand new rug. It's less sun-drenched than this counter.
I've had some terrifying men in my day. So if you're trying to scare me, you're gonna have to do better than this. Now, I hope you enjoy your stay in New York.
I intend it to be a short trip.
Family meeting. Now.
You should have called me the second he showed up.
I guess that wouldn't have seemed suspicious. She has a point.
I have no idea what I've been doing to keep this family safe.
No, we don't. Because you do not let us in.
What would you like to know? How I've been dishonest with my team? Or maybe you'd like to know about the thumb in my freezer.
Wait, what? I do not want to know that.
Just letting you in.
Okay, well, I for one think we've done a pretty good job in regards to this murder.
Are you listening to yourself?
Oh, come on, you know what I mean.
Do you even see what you are doing to him? What you have done to all of us by killing Nicholas?
I was trying to save us.
Stop. Stop. If we have any hope of getting out of this, we need to stick together. From here on out, nobody talks to Simon Oxley. He has our whole family. in
He's
his
my cousin
crosshairs,
Sola.
And we're as safe as women together.
Problem
Can't
is,
stand his noise.
there's one more member.
Oh, where's my car? Car? Oh my god. Now you doing it too.
How far
Relax.
the surgeon has fallen. Mr. Spot.
Oh yeah. I'm a big boy.
Oh, this is a real dump.
Another interview request. You just can't take no for this.
Official visit this time. As an agent of Europe. Not the New York Times best-selling.
Did you call yourself the Brain Puzzler?
Minus leave. I'm sorry you weren't featured in the book. My editor told me to trim the fat.
It's my big
Critics
boy.
loved it. It was even made into a
It's my
movie.
big boy.
TV movie.
You saw it then. I'm glad they're keeping you entertained in here.
What did I say? I was entertained.
You'll certainly be featured in my next book. I'm still working on the title.
Batman is
Sins
somewhere
of the
around.
Father is a little too on the nose. Let's no snappy way of saying the Whitley family murdered Nicholas Endicott.
Family that slays together stays together.
See, you're still using humor to deflect your fear.
Of you, the brain fart.
You're afraid for your family. After all, you molded them. You turned them all into...
Dr. Capshaw, meet the mind puncher.
Simon Hoxley, enchanté. My, beautiful doctor in this cesspool with the surgeon.
He needs to finish his work.
2 minutes, please. Or do I have to call your advisor and say you're looking for me?
Yeah, boss. Oh! You're dead. I thought you would be dead.
Being ruled out.
How about this? Your family couldn't possibly pull off killing Nicholas Endicott without your help. They don't have your killer instinct.
You should see my excellent charity auction.
Enough jokes. What did you do? How'd you clean up a crime scene? How did dismember a body for transport? What was that? Do I detect a little glimmer of paternal pride? Of course. Your son, Malcolm. He studied murder at your knees, and now he's passed his first field test by killing. And Daddy's proud. Your language is an admission of his guilt. Tell me something. How will you feel when I lock you away for life? When you see
Yeah, you gotta call them.
useless husk of a man?
No, there's I got paperwork here.
You gotta call them, remember?
Your shift is over. We gotta still charge it, right?
Yeah, so charge it.
It was never, they never ring the doorbell or anything else. They just left it in the driveway.
That's what they do.
No, they told me the guy on someone's phone says, you gotta be home for it.
I know what they said, but I know what people do now.
They're supposed to ring the doorbell. That's what I like FedEx.
So put it on the charger and call them tomorrow.
In here somewhere. Well, it'll have to be fast.
I don't like the size.
Did you know that you can't unlock a phone without a bioelectric current? Geolocation will pinpoint us in 60 seconds, so...
You know, only two people can fit in that car.
Yeah.
Got it.
If I had another car, you could come in. Is it going now?
I know you're in there. Wait there.
Bye-bye.
Fancy yourselves a bit of a white knight.
Footman sword. Dull edge.
Yo, come on me.
Metaphorical choice.
Him my shot. I cracked the recon expert. Oh my god, literally a spammer? Like, relax, stop spamming, kid. Hey, dog water. What's your...
There is Dick. What about motive?
Got somebody?
Why would I kill Nicholas Endicott?
Got somebody else?
Your father comes here, Claremont. You all had something to gain.
Revive me.
Good stuff.
Quick. Quick.
Ow! Gross!
A man desperate to cobble a case together in the hopes of saving his fading reputation.
There's two of them. GG.
Mind sleuth was in the bargain bin. All being a very good stew. And that scarf is showing its age.
I assure you I'm quite comfortable.
You're washed up. Holly and Brian's deaths are just a means to an end. Another way to get your face in the paper. Thinks he was phoning us that wristwatch.
let you know when I obtain the search warrant for Mark's house.
On what grounds?
Endicott's throat was slashed. Perhaps the murder weapon was still among your mother's silver. Tell me, did you use it to carve the roast at Christmas dinner? You'll never be a white knight. You're still just a scared little boy, hungry for Daddy's love. Au revoir.
Don't try anything. You're not the first psycho I've picked up.
Thanks for trusting me. Just drive to Grand Central. We have to move on too.
Can I at least pick up some stuff?
I'm sorry. Whoever's doing this might already be watching your place.
I remember you now. Yeah, you were nice. But I could tell you were going through a thing.
Yeah. I'm allowed to ask questions.
Maybe I should have asked more since that pickup was around the last time I heard from Mr. Endicott. Which means I am supremely screwed.
Mr. Endicott was not a good man. You're not the first young woman whose life you ruined.
Like that's supposed to make it okay?
Not the way it Grand Central.
Sorry, I'm freaking out.
But you're not, are you? You change lanes smoothly. There's your signals. And there's no hand on your Sure.
This is how I drive. Maybe we could take the highway?
Is that too? We're going to the waterfront. That's where you killed Holly. You're not a link in the chain. You ran the chain.
Relax. One more thing and it'll all be over.
Oxley. He's waiting for you at the yacht, isn't he? I won't let you hurt him. We can go to the police. Have actions I can
You
help.
can't! Now I'm gonna go take care of our little Europool problem. All you have to do is get out of the car and literally do nothing. Or I'll kill you. Your choice.
We need to get out of here now. You're being set up.
Stay back. You're here to kill the last thing. Natural. I'm ready to come in, but she's terrified, and now I know why.
You don't understand. She's here. She's going to kill you.
Who was that?
The head of the snake.
He's been killed by Mourinho. What a twist.
Hell,
got revenge. That's all that matters.
God! I can't die in Brooklyn.
Don't you? I'm British. It's just a through and through. You'll be okay.
Not the cash, man.
Okay, now stay down. I'll draw her away. Drop the gun! Grab my hand!
How can I trust you? I know what you did.
Please! There's no other way! Didn't see that. It's okay. I know you had a long night.
Turned out she was a pretty neat medic. And we know how he used me. It's looking like she just had enough. Killed him.
I tried to save her.
I know. You did good work here.
He had some help. I just get my faith in Power and Carmel. Now I'm off for some rest, relaxation, painkillers.
You were always welcome here.
Just Lieutenant Arroyo. I promise I will.
Glad you're here. I want to apologize. I got so defensive with my family.
Nick, stop. It's you who should have the apology. Threatening me with paring knives. So dramatic. What are you thinking?
Those who mind darkness see shadows when there are none.
That reminds you. You have read my book.
And I'll read the next one.
It's kind. But there's nothing sexy about the silver list. You solved this one.
True. You were the one who tied Endicott to the courier network, followed the murder trail from Estonia to Manhattan. I was more of a supporting character. More Lestrade to your Sherlock. You found the head of the snake.
It's almost as if my investigation forced the head of the snake to come back and eat her own tail.
Sounds like it is so.
Maybe. But the press is so fickle. I haven't booked an appearance in years.
I might be able to help with that.
Tell me, what was it like to finally catch the woman that murdered Nicholas Endicott?
It felt like something we all needed. Good. I go into more detail in my new book, The Ouroboros Murders, named after the ancient symbol of a snake eating its own tail.
That's a brilliant.
It really is.
I didn't know any better. I'd say you enjoyed that a little too much.
Of course I did. I got to put this Endicott mess behind us. And the part I was hooked. To getting away with murder.
How about keeping it in the family?
I'll drink to that.
The fan.
Dreaming about Versailles, so this had better.
I sent Mr. David to check on another patient. I assure you we're very alone. So I don't know what plans you had for my suture scissors, but I need them back.
My friend, I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you can't think very much of me.
You don't have the slightest clue what I think.
I won't ask you again. I'm doing you a favor, Whitley. You follow those scissors. 14 days in isolation.
Oh.
Oh. Gosh, it's better
Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. Are you making fun of me?
Never.
Dead. That's actually my kid, to be fair. Okay, Kellyanne, sheesh. Ew.
Is that a parrot in the background?
You would think it, wouldn't you? He says, is that a part? Are you a part?
Parrot.
No, not a pirate.
R.
Because you are annoying. Where? Oh, somebody else. Right, got a fish. That's alright.
Alright, boom, I got it.
I was like, where are you?
Cross is in the party now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just got a purple primer. Game freaking
Or do you love the game?
maybe. We'll mess with that.
Oh, yeah, play supper. What do you say?
Hello?
Hi.
Yes, shotgun.
Come on, I need 3 more grenades. Bastard probably used all my grenades.
Do you want a shocky bow?
Now I want grenades. I like the boom bow. Oh shit.
I have all other than like they don't have a mic.
No.
Oh, that sucks. We're going to Spire. They don't have mic.
No.
Okay. Does anyone have a mic?
What they do may or may not be perfect. They don't know.
They don't have mic. They don't have mic.
And I felt that as a result of what we had done, we might have slowed it down, but I doubt very seriously if we had stopped it.
Shouldn't you be in school?
No.
Was the house in Lake Wales haunted by the spirit of someone named Isabella Kramer? Although there are no records of such a person ever lived in
I
the
don't
area,
start school.
in March of 1993, Massachusetts. Animals there said the had not been caused
What's the? That is my.
ghostly image of Isabella Kramer.
I started school at 9.
Experts yet to provide an answer.
Why are all you guys here?
Next, a woman searches for the childhood friend
Fine.
who helped her survive the horrors of World War II. World War II.
Who? What skin are you?
Deadpool.
Oh, you're the one that got the mythic?
No. I killed them, but I did not take it.
And for every man killed,
Okay, sure.
shattering,
Okay, sure.
that was the case for Merchant Marine William Murphy. In December of
Kid, you can go to my YouTube right now and see I don't have the mythic.
he left behind a wife.
YouTube.
Yeah. I'm streaming.
Within a month of her husband's death, Mona Murphy placed her son in a foster home.
What YouTube? What what's YouTube name?
Tales from WNY Gaming.
Hold up. I'm gonna go to search that up really quick.
And this is Philomena. And this is Mona. Just in time to join us.
Ray, the oldest of the Murphy children, the pain of saying goodbye was especially difficult.
Don't fret, love. I'll see you on Sunday. My mother left. I just felt devastated. Suddenly, the whole world disappeared. Strange place that I didn't know. And that was the feeling I always had that I don't belong here.
Conditions in the orphanage reflected the bleak reality of wartime England. There was little food, inadequate heating, and a strict code of rules.
The sisters were very harsh. They had a lot of little girls to take care of. So we really didn't get any attention except when you did something wrong, then you get a crack over the head.
Okay, what is it again?
Tales
Okay, wait.
from
T E
no TALES
LES
from WNY.
Wait. Tells, is there a space?
No.
Oh. Okay, from
The isolation was almost
WNY.
until another new girl arrived at the convent.
W M
N.
M.
N as in Nancy.
Oh, okay.
Family in Austria.
N
Her father, a musician, had been captured by the Nazis.
Y.
He was sent to a concentration
N Y
Gaming. The space is.
Eve's mother had managed to escape to
no spaces?
Well, the space after the Y. So, yeah.
The first thing I noticed about her was that she wasn't English. And she looked different. To me, she looked different.
For me, it only
Dark eyes, and she was very bubbly.
says tells from
She always had jokes.
WNY Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. It said he streamed 1 week ago though.
I'm streaming right now.
Every night for months on end, the German Air Force bombarded
Well, it doesn't show it for me.
Are you underneath child lock?
No.
Most evenings will be pierced by the shrill
Mom
sounds of
doesn't
air
use
raids.
child lock. Well, I don't use child lock.
Hustled into a downstairs shelter to listen and wait.
It was just terrifying, but she just lived with it day in,
Okay.
day out.
Wait, I'm gonna go do something really quick.
Both Eve and I was that we did not know from one week to another if our mothers were okay. We believed that we would live through the bombing, but at the same time we expected to die. You know, when you go to sleep that night, the nuns would say, make sure you say an act of contrition because you may be dead in the morning. And of course, Eve wouldn't say that because she's Jewish. She doesn't say acts of contrition. She just considered that total nonsense. And I wondered how she found the strength without that to keep going.
Aideen and Eve became practically inseparable. They made an unwritten pact that they would survive the war together. They also shared a common dream, to
one day cross the ocean to live in America.
Why do they have Betsy? But you've only been out a week.
Even I didn't have a concept of what America actually was at first, other than a place where everybody was happy and everybody had enough to eat. And that's the place where I swore because of all the and I said, how we grow up.
Now, on you boys.
As the war dragged on, Nadine and Eve grew from little girls into young women. When the conflict finally ended, they returned to their family, remained as close as ever. They attended the same high school and took the same classes. By the time they graduated, Nadine and Eve had spent half their lives together.
Okay, I'm back.
It's so busted, you can't use this part of the screen. Definitely cracked every phone I've owned.
You broke your phone, so Verizon broke the rules. For the first time ever, new and current customers can trade in their old and damaged phones for up to $1,000 off our best 5G phones.
My phone is old, very old.
Old, cracked, water damaged, doesn't matter.
I'm ready for something new.
Now, trade up to the 5G network you deserve with the 5G phone you want. Because at Verizon, the network is just the beginning.
Passion, you know Geico can save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more. So what are you waiting for? Have a quick tag team test. You plan dessert? Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. After graduation, Nadine's childhood dream came true. Relatives offered to pay her way to America.
Hello.
Not, oh, that's great or anything. She sort of pulled back. Not like her usual self.
You have a fabulous time. I'll write you, tell you what it's like. Just a year or so, and then you'll be there. Oh, yeah.
And I was young, I was like 17, so I didn't understand, I think, how hurt she was. Goodbye. We had plans to go together.
Be safe.
You too.
Get the circle, fools.
And I didn't understand too well myself at the time.
If you didn't notice, we were killing people.
I never thought of it as final. I never thought that would be the last time I'd see her. Because we've been so close for so long.
Life in America was everything Nadine had hoped for. She and Eve exchanged monthly letters for more than a year. Both of them fell in love and married. However, in the end, time and distance pulled the two friends apart. Nadine never forgot. Nadine hopes that she and her long-lost friend will one day be reunited here in America, the land they dreamed of so many years ago.
It feels like she's a part of me that I've carried around all these years. And I just want to see her. She's in my dreams all the time. I just remember her eyes, how pretty they were, her voice, and
Next, the small town is outraged by the death of a young school teacher. Agawam, Massachusetts, near the western Connecticut.
Does anyone have a yarn ammo?
And the people who live here like it that way. In 1989, Agawam voted overwhelmingly not to be known as a city, but to remain simply a town. A place where neighbors are friends.
Does anyone have a yarn? Okay, thank you.
At the Agawam Middle School, under a dogwood tree in the courtyard, there is a memorial to one of the town's most beloved daughters, Lisa Ziegler, whose untimely death changed Agawam forever.
Lisa was a very special person. She was lovely, outgoing, full of fun, kids, she always had a special rapport. They knew that she really liked them. I mean,
This happens to be a model of an apple blossom.
Lisa Ziegert had grown up in Agawam. After college, she returned home to teach special needs students at the middle school.
Petals would dry up, and this would become an apple.
I think it was a gifted teacher. The gifted teacher is the one in whose eyes a child can look and see a reflection of value. And you can't fake it. You either have it or you know when it's a gift. And I think Lisa had it.
Well, what would you do if it was all black in your house?
I'd turn on the lights.
That's a good idea. Is there light switched on?
If you had a problem, she tried to help you solve it, and she would never yell at you. She'd always try to figure out what the problem is in a nice way. If you had questions, she'd answer it. She was like the best teacher out of the whole school.
What do you guys think of student biology? Do you remember?
On Wednesday, April 15th, 1992, Lisa left school around 4:30. She drove directly to a Cardin gift shop where she worked weekdays from 5 to 9 p.m. At 5:30, Lisa's sister dropped by.
Anne's gonna love that picture. Oh yeah, she loves everything. Are you gonna frame this one?
Lisa was working on a sketch. My best friend Ian.
This one's serious. Well, I know who that is.
It was easy talk. It was sister talk. It was a little after 6 o'clock.
Gotcha, bitch.
And then I went home and she was fine on it, she was fine with it.
The next morning at 8:45, Sophia Maynard arrived as usual to open up the store. She was surprised Lisa was there on a school day.
I saw her car. The lights were on in the store. The open flag was out. It was strange. I couldn't imagine why she'd be there. And then I remembered that it was Easter weekend coming up. And we had planned to stuff some balloons, and that's what she was doing here. So I really didn't think much of anything until I walked inside the store.
Lisa? Lisa!
She just popped her head out. She didn't. I came behind the counter. All of her things were there. Her drawings, and her pocketbook, her car keys. And then I just kind of... Something was wrong. So I ran out, ran across the street to the resident across the street.
Traces of blood. Otherwise, there was no physical evidence of the crash. That very day, the Agawam Police Department, aided by the FBI and the Massachusetts State Police, launched a massive search.
You wait to hear something good, but that's when you start feeling possibly it isn't going to be good.
Oh my gosh.
Everything wasn't going to be okay.
After Lisa disappeared, her body was found in a wooded area on the edge of town.
She had multiple knife wounds around her shoulders and throat, and later on the examination by the county medical examiner indicated that she had been sexually assaulted.
Never before had there been such an outpouring of such shared grief. At Lisa Ziegert's wake, more than 1,000 people stood for 5 hours in spring rain to pay her tribute.
It was just beyond anything I ever experienced. It just showed us what kind of a person Lisa was. So there would be no reason they would come up first. It was for her.
The way she was such a friend to everyone.
They didn't put 24.
People you grew up and you love her.
As I go on more, the authorities pressed their investigation. 3 critical phone tips came in, which helped establish a time frame.
First call was from a person who had been in the store at 8:20
Try there.
and made a purchase.
Excuse me? Do you have the price on this? It should be marked.
There was nothing that was unusual. There was online, nothing that perked attention to say. The second person was a customer of the store who was running in there.
Is anybody here?
She found it open and it's on.
Hello?
I got minis.
This person told us that
I need some.
they could hear some noise in the back room.
Okay, good things.
She described it as a banging noise. She waited a minute and nobody came out, so she left.
Give some to Very.
This suggested to us that Lisa was in a store
Very.
around
Drink.
9 o'clock, and in the back room, further investigation revealed that she had been horizontal on the floor and there were 2 kick
Go down
marks with
slowly.
shoes on the bottom of the door.
They're going on top.
Hit one.
Baby, just let me down. Let me down.
Pass me around.
And it's worst of all.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you.
Love is an amazing thing. It has the power to turn work and labor into a work of art. Love can turn pigment and polymers into a magical liquid. A house. Yep. Whether you're a painter, a homeowner, designer.
Hurry up! Get up here, quick!
Love transforms.
Woohoo!
Good job.
Let's go.
9:15, the night Lisa was murdered. The woman was on her way home.
GG all around.
Stopped at the stop sign at the
Mm-hmm.
intersection of
Game run good. Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotta go to school. Bye.
Off the road into a piece of property that led into the area where Lisa Zingard's body was found. She said that there was an operator in the front, and in the back seat she believed there was 2 people, one male and one female. And she saw the person whom she believed to be the female see her head go up and down a couple of times as the vehicle drove off into the woods.
At the time, the woman thought it was just a carload of teenagers. She drove on. There have been no further clues. Today, the students at Agawam Middle School cherish the memorial they established in honor of Lisa Zingard, who in her own brief life
Don't come up with
Right, lost, back, push, back, stop. Make a take a pop, it's louder than a boom bop. Open your head, take it, make a bed rock.
either dark red or dark blue. When we return, a heartwarming reunion. And police need your help to find an unknown gunman. December 7th, 1941. The United States was plunged into World War II. Among the millions of Americans eager to enlist was 30-year-old Harry Young of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I can't stay here while there's a war going on. I need you to sign this paper.
Harry, I think it's a terrible idea for you to leave right now. I need you. We all need you.
Because he had a family to support, Harry needed his wife's permission in order to enlist.
Look, 2 years. I'll be back. Just sign the paper. Laura?
Harry Young walked out on his wife Laura, never to return. He had no idea that she was then pregnant with her second son. Later, Laura would learn that Harry had enlisted in the Army using forged documents and was serving overseas. On October 24th, 1943, Laura Young received the news every soldier's wife fears. Her husband had been killed. 37 years later, Harry's oldest son Albert was searching the family's records and found a newspaper article about his father's death. In fact, the obituary made mention of a daughter, but not of Albert or his brother Jim.
At first I thought that they were names, which wasn't common, in the United States. I thought maybe they had got the information wrong, and documents could go into the trunk.
Albert was shocked to discover that after Harry walked out on his marriage, he had become involved with another woman. They had a daughter, Kathleen Mary Young, born while Harry was overseas. Just after Harry's death, the woman had taken Kathleen to Harry's parents, but they wanted nothing to do with either of them.
I have some of Harry's things. Would you like me to bring them over to you?
No. Just send them.
Kathleen Mary Young knew next to nothing about her two half-brothers, Albert and Jim, until the night of our broadcast. That evening, Kathleen couldn't have been more surprised when she heard her name on television. By the next morning, she had talked to both Albert and Jim. Kathleen had heard that Harry's parents rejected her mother, and she knew about one of her brothers. But she never imagined that anyone was looking for her.
It makes me feel, I don't know, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like special in a way that they took the time in all those years that now that I know that they've been looking for me.
On September 19th, 1993, the long separation came to an end, and Kathleen Young, accompanied by her family, came to Stratford, New Jersey to meet her half-brothers for the first time.
When I hugged her, it was it felt wonderful. I knew it was her as soon as she stepped out of the car. That's a Young.
For the three children of Harry Young, the reunion meant a new beginning. After 50 years apart, they were finally a family. January 5th, 1991. Random violent crime struck the city of Orange, California. The crime was just one of many that day, warning less than a minute on the evening news in Los Angeles. But a young man was shot and left paralyzed. Tonight, authorities want your help in bringing the assailant to justice. 1991 had promised to be a good year for Rory Weigel. Rory was 25 and was all set to ask his girlfriend to marry him. He just graduated from a technical training school, and he planned to open his own auto repair shop. But on January 5th, Rory's life would change forever. He had spent the day with his girlfriend. That night, Rory made a quick stop at his house around 9:30.
I parked my car, turned the headlights off, left the parking lights on. I left the car running. It wasn't uncommon for me to do that. People know when I'm there and when I'm not, just by the sound of the car.
On his way out, Rory went into the garage to find an extra set of stereo speakers for his girlfriend's sister.
I'm looking underneath the bench. There's some boxes for the speakers. And I just saw that. And I was in there for more than a couple of hours. And I heard the car fire.
Revive me.
I don't know what's going on. All I remember is that I'm falling backwards, and for some reason I know I'm not going to get back. I have no idea. I don't feel anything. I don't hear anything. All I do is just sing and cry.
Immediately went on to the front of my house, and almost instantly a car sped by. What turned out to be the suspects. Two other men, Mark Codis and Jim Morris, Rory had been shot twice, once in the leg and once in the neck. Fortunately, both Mark and Jim had emergency medical.
I should be dead. The hospitalized twice and going to the hospital. I didn't think I was going to make it through surgery, but I did. So, I have a lot of gratitude. More than I can express.
2.5 years in that can't move his legs or hands, and has limited use of his arms. The man suspected of shooting Warren is in his early 20s, between 5 feet 8 and 5 feet 10 inches tall, and weighs around 165 pounds. He has dark hair, parted on the right, and is probably Hispanic. There's no composite of the man who drove the getaway car. That vehicle was described as a dark GM car, possibly a model car, late 70s or early 80s. Long wheels, flying roof. On our next Unsolved Mysteries, in May of 1917, near Fatima, Portugal,
You guys get in. We gotta get to the next circle.
the first of 6 appearances of a vision of the Virgin Mary. At the final appearance, many of the 70,000 eyewitnesses on hand would play to see the sun spin dip in the spectacular celestial
get in.
display. To this day, the events at Fatima have intrigued skeptics and believers alike. Join me next time for this remarkable subject on Unsolved Mysteries.
Break the rock. Get in.
Is mealtime a struggle? Introducing Ore-Ida potato pay, where Ore-Ida golden crinkles are crispy currency to
Yeah.
make bites of this with this. When kids want to eat dinner, potato pay them too. Ore-Ida, win at mealtime.
This ain't a knock on tradition. Nostalgia has its place.
All right, everybody in.
It's for a different breed of rock. Chasing what's down the road untraveled. We're not out.
Get in!
Done sitting in someone else's soul. Be unlike everyone.
Think about it.
This program is about unsolved mysteries. Never possible yet. But what about the sea is not surprising.
In California, a deadly fire ravages a household. One 16-year-old girl dies at the scene. Her injured twin sister succumbs 4 weeks later. Then the family suffers another cruel blow. The girl's own half-brother becomes a chief suspect in a bizarre scenario of murder and arson. 1955 was the summer of romance. Maria Barlow and Michael Singh. While working at a resort near Chicago, they fell passionately in love. But when Maria returned to her native Germany, she returned alone and pregnant. Nearly 40 years later, her son Christoph needs your help to find his birth father, Michael Singh. When bank executive John Grunhoff arrived at work on November 19, 1990, he became the target of a most bizarre kidnapping. His abductor was overweight, oddly dressed, and clumsy, but he wielded what appeared to be a homemade bomb and demanded $3 million in cash. Nearly 3 years, this unlikely criminal has managed to elude authorities. Perhaps someone watching tonight will be able to identify him. Join me for another intriguing edition of Unsolved Mysteries.
How's it going, my friends?
Doing good.
Lazy it is.
There's nothing lazy about lazy. Gotta keep your head on the sword. Oh no.
He said, oh no.
Get to school.
I'm out of school now.
Hell, it's only 1 o'clock.
I know.
The kindergarten bus runs early, man.
I'm in high school, first of all, so.
High school?
Yep.
You haven't even hit puberty.
What? Dude? Are you okay?
Oh god, my game's starting to crash. Oh god,
People here, but I don't care.
Yeah. My game just glitched and got me killed. I was going. There was a shotgun, and I was landing on it, and next thing I know, my game is crashed. And,
what are you doing?
I'm not dead.
I have no gun, and I'm gonna wind up dying because Dude! I see a guy with a shotgun. He's a bot. Hello. This guy just got pickaxe. Bye, my kid. You just got pickaxe.
Why am I kid?
Just get back in the car. Oh, there must be some mistake. I have no business with you.
Okay. I want y'all to guess how old I'm.
10 years old.
I'm not, no. Why would I be in high school and I'm 10?
Maybe you're like one of the super geniuses, man.
What, dude?
Maybe you're like a super genius, like.
No, I'm not. I'm actually so but dumb.
Whoa, who just killed you?
This guy, but even. Oh, hey. Oh, they just shook me down. I'm coming upstairs to you. Oh, you can res me? Oh my god. Oh lord.
My guns are in the wrong.
I should have bounced out.
Gosh dang it.
Okay. Hey, Addy, y'all.
You better get out of here.
First, it seemed so
Oh, y'all gonna add me back?
And then I realized that was real, and I was in danger, and I was terrified.
Back up. Get us out of this garage.
The gunman ordered Boonhofer into the car. It was 8:13 a.m. Just 3 minutes had passed since Boonhofer drove into the parking garage.
How much you want me to drive?
Just head east. Just head towards Wisconsin. Give me your arm.
What do you want with it?
Give me your left arm and shut up. See, to avoiding further difficulties, I'm gonna attach this dynamite to you. That way, if you give me any other problems, all I gotta do is push a button.
I think his intention was to frighten Mr. Grunhofer sufficiently enough that he would be very compliant and do what he was told to do.
At virtually that same moment, passerby in the garage found what the FBI believes was a cheat sheet for the kidnapper, reminding him exactly what he was going to order Boonhofer to do.
I believe that the kidnapper is not really a professional criminal. It would seem to me that if you're going to commit that kind of crime, that you could basically do it off the top of your head, if you will.
At around 8:45, Boonhofer and the gunman were crossing the state line into Wisconsin, 35 miles from Minneapolis. It was clear that the abductor had done his homework.
Who takes charge when you're not around?
Probably be some vice president.
Scott Taylor take over?
You know Scott Taylor?
At 8:57, the kidnapper ordered Boonhofer to pull into a secluded rest area. They were now 46 miles from Minneapolis.
When they arrived at the wayside, the kidnapper handed Mr. Grunhofer a note. Mr. Grunhofer then made a phone call to his secretary, who transcribed the ransom demands.
True connection changes you.
Then
It inspires you to dare bravely, to love fearlessly, to soar. Our moments, our stories, they belong to us. For moments like no other.
It's so busted. You can't use this part of the screen. Definitely cracked every phone I own.
You broke your phone, so Verizon broke the rules. For the first time ever, new and current customers can trade their old and damaged phones for up to $1,000 off our best 5G phones.
My phone is old. Very old.
Old, cracked, water damaged, doesn't matter.
I'm ready for something new.
Now, trade up to the 5G network you deserve with the 5G phone you want. Because at Verizon, the network is just the beginning.
I am a hostage of a group called Parents Against Drugs.
The demand was for $3 million in various denominations, 100, 500, and even $1,000 bills. Once again, the kidnapper had tipped his hand about his own inexperience.
1 million and 500s and 1
A
million.
professional criminal would never ask for a $1,000 bill. You don't exactly take a $1,000 bill and go to a convenience store, buy a cup of coffee, and ask for change. There are too many people that carry $1,000 bills with them.
Officials at First Bank System began preparing the $3 million ransom. At around that same time, the gunman was discovering that he had made a crucial mistake. He had lost his cheat sheet.
You got the note? What note?
Hello.
From the
Hello.
parking garage.
Hello.
I don't know what you're
Somebody
talking about.
still have a mic.
Yeah.
Written a few things down.
Finally.
You sure you didn't take it?
Every game I went to, nobody had a mic.
The gunman became more agitated.
But they had some skins.
He forced Grundhofer to hike down a steep slope in a remote wooded area.
Am I the only one hate when people buy skins but don't buy a mic?
He was apparently so out of shape that he struggled to make the descent. Eventually, the two men reached a spot where a plastic sack containing a sleeping bag had been left.
Wait a minute.
The gunman moved quickly. He removed the bomb. He bound Grundhofer's hands with a nylon rope, forced him into the sleeping bag, taped his mouth shut. Grundhofer worked for 20 minutes to free himself. When he realized that no one was watching, he went for help. At 10:25,
This is my house. Oh yeah, I'm so dead.
Never paid. The kidnapping made headlines throughout the Midwest. 10 days
Oh no, no, no.
the FBI
I'm leaving. No. Oh.
The response was immediate. A man named John Henderson bore a striking resemblance to the composite, was identified as the kidnapper by two different callers. Henderson was a maintenance worker who lived 25 miles outside of Minneapolis. He had never worked at First Bank System and had no apparent connection to Bruno.
I was stunned. You start questioning me about kidnapping case. They wanted to search, and I told them to go ahead. I had nothing to hide. And they searched my car and my garage.
The FBI requested that Henderson participate in the lineup, even though they had found no physical evidence connected him to the crime.
Step forward and say the line again. This is Carl. You are coming with me. You see the man who kidnapped you in the line?
It's number 3.
I no worries about the lineup because I know I didn't do it. And even though he identified me, I know I didn't do it.
Despite the positive identification, Jeff Rasmus, the eyewitness in the garage, did not make Henderson out the lineup. Nevertheless, the FBI continued to look for evidence. A handwriting sample it did not match the other. However, Henderson's outfit was less than airtight. Later, he became the target of a grand jury investigation, but in the end, no charges were filed.
So far, the FBI hasn't found anything, and they won't find anything because I didn't do it.
Next, a family is torn apart by accusations of arson and murder. The story you're about to see involves a brutal double homicide which took place several years ago. To this day, the case remains unsolved, and the family has been ripped apart by accusations of arson and murder. Time may never heal the wounds of this complex case.
You got a mic?
Perhaps someone
Yeah.
watching may have some small clue that can help bring the perpetrator or perpetrators to justice. Willow Creek, California, population is situated in the heart of the state's timber country, some 250 miles north of San Francisco. Hans and Betty Hansen moved to this quiet community in 1971, 3 years after they were married. Hans operated a logging supply business in a warehouse next to the couple's mobile home. The Hansen family grew to include 4 children, Donnie and Becky from Betty's prior marriage, and 2 daughters, Jim and Joe.
The 6 of the kids, they were a little shy until you got to know that they had real good sense. They were trying to be more friendly to underdog people, and they were real
It didn't matter what they looked like or how much money they had or who they were. They were kind to everyone.
Betty and Harry's life was close to perfect until the night of November 14th, 1986. At around 11 p.m., the 16-year-old twins were in their room preparing for bed. Their half-brother Donnie, age 21, was visiting from the town of Fortuna, 70 miles away. He would sleep on a couch in the family room. At around 3 a.m., Betty Hanson memories are full of fragmented images. But that night, they were struck by several things, even in the midst of the chaos, that didn't quite make sense.
I shot that fire extinguisher down the hall. It burned right back up. There was a strip in the middle of that hallway burning. I remember that going through my mind. That's real odd. They're coming back in a strip like that. And still no response from anybody out there. As I ran out the door and kicked the gas can out of the way, not really thinking much of it until I got a few steps away, thinking that gas can should have been there. It was empty because I thought that was empty when I kicked it.
I went up the little hallway, and the first person I saw was Donnie. And he was standing at the end of the couch where I think he slept that night, and he didn't see me. He's screaming in a horrible voice. He's screaming, "Get out of here!" Real loud.
I love this kid right here. There's a kid behind me and young kid right here.
For him, what was happening, who he was chasing out.
Betty ran to the shop where a number of fire extinguishers
Good about the ways.
She was met first by Donnie.
All I have was a garbage can. Like actual garbage can. That recycling bin. Which one are you? Have with you. I don't know. I got it on me.
Back and forth for fire extinguishers. Did you see anything? He said no, he didn't see anything.
What?
Fire trucks roared to the scene within 15 minutes. But for Hans and Betty, assuming that Jill and Julie were still inside the trailer, it was an eternity.
Mercy on my soul, don't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul, don't let my heart turn cold. Mercy on me, man. Where's that boy?
I no more. I risk this. I no more. Cause I got it on me. I got it on me. I got it on me. What are you doing? Whatever you want. You just to be so shit.
Is that a new Squarespace? Shh. Got an idea? Squarespace it.
Later, the Hansons were both shocked and relieved when a neighbor noticed a crumpled figure in a vacant lot across the road.
It's Julie Hanson.
Julie was nearly dead, bleeding profusely from a gaping wound in her stomach.
Go get some help.
I heard somebody yell from across the street, and we found one of them or something like that. Then the next thing, Donnie came running up on the deck.
And he said, we found Julie. Julie's out. I got her out. And my first question to him was, how bad is she burned? And he didn't give me an answer. Of course, I didn't stand around.
Hans claims that it was only after Julie was discovered that Donnie took credit for having pulled her from the fire. But that apparent discrepancy was quickly overshadowed by concern for Julie.
When I saw Julie, I thought there was no way she could live. Her stomach was just open, blown open. And so I ran back across the street, and I just went from one fireman to the other room, begging them to please go in and find Jill. Where's Jill? And then I'd run back across the street to see how Julie was doing. And each time I went back across the street, I was surprised she was still alive.
The emergency personnel rushed Julie to the hospital, believing her stomach injury had been caused by some kind of fire-related explosion. But in surgery, doctors made an incredible discovery. Julie's traumatic wound had absolutely nothing to do with the fire. Julie Hansen had been shot in the abdomen, virtually at point-blank range, with a 12-gauge shotgun.
Well, I about fell off my chair, man, because that was the first I'd known anything about any shooting at all. And I still couldn't figure out why. Who could have hated this much to make an attack on our house like this?
The emerging facts seemed too shocking to be true. Unknown and unseen, someone had apparently torched the Hansen home and gunned down Julie. Daylight brought still more unbearable news. Jill's body was found in the ruins. An autopsy would later confirm that Jill had also been wounded by shotgun fire. Unable to flee, she had perished in the flames. Authorities recovered 3 shotgun shells and a second 5-gallon gas can from the ashes, mounting evidence of arson and murder. The Hansen's warehouse is untouched by the fire, and investigators examined every square inch for clues.
Hey, George! Here.
Shoved behind some boxes, they found a 12-gauge shotgun. Ballistic tests would later prove it was the weapon used to shoot Jill and Julie Hansen. The entire Hansen property was cordoned off and kept under round-the-clock surveillance. Two days after the fire, in the early morning, the officer on duty caught a prowler outside the warehouse.
Hey! What are you doing there?
This is my dad's place. He works here.
What's your dad's name?
Hans Hansen.
You didn't see the police?
It was Hans and Betty's son, Donnie.
Watch the break.
Just stand right there.
Detective George Gatto was called to the scene. Donnie told Gatto that he had come to feed the family dog.
I'm looking in a window. Looking in the window. What are you looking at, son?
I just came out to feed my dog.
Tell us the truth, Donnie.
He knew the dog had been taken to a neighbor's. Okay, he knew the dog was not there. And that's when he figured that Reed, he was there to get the shotgun. Because he didn't know we had found it yet.
The case had taken an incredible turn. Donnie was about to become the prime suspect in the murder of his own sister. Investigators soon uncovered circumstantial evidence that implicated
I got an hour to play.
That's alright.
3 days before
So
the
everybody's out of the
fire,
house and
Donnie
one
had
goes
borrowed
down.
the
So
shotgun from a
you
friend.
doing Rumble or do you
Donnie
care?
admitted
I don't
keeping it in
care.
his car. Unspent shells found in the car matched those
You like
used
the
in
female
attack.
skins, huh?
Donnie had purchased the ammunition
It doesn't really
the very
matter.
evening Jill and Julie were
I
shot.
like the Halloween skins. They're my favorite.
So do
This
I.
credit card statement verified that 2 days before the fire, Donnie had purchased 5 gallons of gas
See
at
the tree.
the
I switched from this
station.
one to my clown.
Witnesses confirmed that the container Donnie filled was identical to one of those found at the scene. There was only one person who might be able to confirm
I
the
have a
growing
weird fascination
suspicions:
with clowns.
Julie Hansen. Approximately 2 weeks after the fire, she
I
had
used to
recovered
go
enough
see
to tell her
ICP
parents
in
what had happened.
concert.
Right? Their show's not bad.
Oh, I
At
loved
first,
it.
Julie's
Free
memories were
soda.
sketchy. She recalled
I know,
being
right?
shocked
Free
about
pickup.
seeing anything.
She said she crawled over her sister. She said her sister was still asleep in the bed beside her and stepped out of her bed.
Was the kids at school?
Yeah, it's cool.
She
Nice.
saw the flash and
Christina had to go
she
out
felt
and do
a
some
bomb
shit.
went
I'm
off,
like,
and she said
sweet.
she reached down
I'm
and
gonna
felt
hang
her
out and do
belly. It
nothing.
was like
Great.
a bowl of jello.
It's finally quiet for once.
As Hans and Betty asked more questions, Julie had a chilling recollection.
So did you see anything else? Did you see anybody?
I saw Donnie's face in the flash.
So, Donnie's face?
However, Julie's statement contradicted what she told her doctor.
Where you want to drop?
I never found
I
out
don't
why she
care.
said that she saw Donnie in the flash. She definitely
Let's
did
go
not
to
tell me
Misty.
that. She told me
Look
she
back.
saw nobody. Not specifically. When I questioned her about that situation, I said,
You guys back at work
"Did
normal
you see
hours
her?
then?
Did you see anything?"
Oh
She
yeah,
said,
2:30, 10:30.
Never
Nice.
mentioned seeing Donnie.
On December 2nd, 2 weeks after the fire, Donnie Hanson was met by his mother and sister at the county courthouse. He had come in voluntarily for further questioning.
Nice and easy.
What about the shells?
Michelle's
Got my COVID shot yesterday.
Stores on the way home.
You don't feel bad
Don't you think
afterwards,
it's
do you?
kind of funny that you bought the shells right before the murder? What about the gun? Why did you try to hide the gun?
Okay. I just got scared, I panicked. Tried to hide the gun anywhere else because I figured if you found the gun in my car, that you're just going to assume that I did it.
I don't have a right to assume that.
They gotta be having something going on soon because they keep on barricading the city with roadblocks.
I noticed that.
Failed the polygraph twice.
I'm like, why can't I hear shit? No, I'm on chat only in my headset. I'm like, no, there we go.
Because every time there's a different story with him.
The moments that brought me here, I'm grateful for. Where I'm going is whatever I dream it to be. And that adventure begins here and now.
You know, if we take that wrapper back to the store, it can be recycled into other stuff.
Well, I want my wrapper to be...
How about a park bench?
Dad, you need to think bigger.
Now you can recycle your crunchy bar wrappers in store.
No laundry, no errands, no chores. Nothing but snuggle time.
And cannonball time.
When you're ready, we'll be here. To new memories.
I'm not sure who that guy was. Over by me.
The interrogation lasted 2 hours. When Donnie emerged, he was in handcuffs, facing trial on charges of arson and murder.
What's going on?
He's under arrest.
On what grounds?
I can't talk to you about that.
George, we are trying to talk.
That was the main point of my life, to see my son arrested for the murder of my daughter. It was just unbelievable. And I kept thinking, when am I going to wake up? What's this
We
going
killed your
to
friend.
end? It was just, I can't describe it, there's just no words.
The nightmare was far from over. On December 19th, Julie suddenly died in a great medical accident. An air bubble had entered her bloodstream through an intravenous tube and stopped her heart. Julie's death was another devastating blow to her grieving parents. It was also a crippling setback to the prosecutors. Julie's eyewitness statements would now be inadmissible as evidence, since she could not be cross-examined by defense attorneys. When we return, Donnie Hanson tells his story.
We gotta go, not too bad.
In April of 1988, Donnie Hanson went on trial for the murder of his half-sisters, Jill and Julie. The district attorney was confident enough to ask for the death penalty.
Brought the gun as a murder weapon to the scene. He brought the shotgun shells that killed those 2 girls. He hid the murder weapon. He lied about all of those things. That was strong evidence.
And they're trying to put the monster truck tires and everything.
I love that.
They claim to have seen 2 unidentified men near the trailer while it was on fire. Their sighting became the cornerstone of a defense theory designed to show that Donnie Hanson was innocent.
A tremendous number of unanswered facts and occurrences that happened that night that the prosecution couldn't explain and which were not consistent with Donnie having been involved.
The blue pistol.
I was able to come up
Do I want the blue
with at least a
pistol?
suggested scenario
No.
that
Give it a few
tied all of the
seconds
unanswered
to
and the majority of the unanswered.
Yeah.
contemplate that.
Yeah, no, right? Just picking up the ammo over here.
The defense contended that around 3 a.m., 2 intruders, identity and motive unknown, approached the Hanson's trailer.
The person had found Donnie's shotgun outside. For whatever reason, decided to bring it inside with some shells. Picked the lock, came through the sliding glass door.
Should we just run by this Guardian?
I'm going up on the spire before I can fly.
He certainly didn't seem to care that people were asleep in the trailer. They went throughout the trailer and spread the gasoline. At some point during the activities of the perpetrator, Julie was awakened. She comes down the hallway and walks in on the perpetrator, who then, at that particular point, apparently was to the left of Donnie as he was lying on the couch, and somewhat behind him. And he shoots her.
So I thought there were wolves out here.
And she goes down. That's what wakes Donnie up. Donnie picks Julie
Don't be
up.
coming after me. Don't be coming after me. Don't be eating my wood.
Some unnamed, unknown masked intruders.
Goddamn Harley.
Killing people and burning.
Not even shooting them. Harpoon them bitches.
They didn't.
According to the defense theory, at least one of the assailants was still in the trailer after Hans, Betty, and Donnie escaped. It was only then that Jill was shot.
And the trailer then exited the trailer. And that person was put the gun back in the car, threw it back in the car as he was running by, and those persons ran to their car and jumped in, and off they went.
If you're going to commit a murder, don't you bring the instruments to do that job? Don't you bring the
Blue
gun?
SMG over here.
Hurry
Don't
up.
you bring the gas?
Yeah, got it.
How convenient for them that both of these items just happen to be provided by Donnie
So I'll be
Hanson.
grabbing the meat.
Makes no sense.
However, the jury believed it did make sense. They found Donnie Hanson not guilty.
There's a 50 pie here.
Yeah, I'll carry it here in a second. Heat up this med kit so I can have a slot.
When I thought back to everything, I knew
Chicken.
that Donnie's involved, that Donnie knew what happened, and he knew what went on that night, and he has all the answers.
This has been a real tragedy to us because we have lost 3 of our 4 children out of this. 2 of them are dead. Donnie's dead to me because I do feel he was 100% responsible for this, whether he pulled it off 100% himself or not.
Just run through this thing over the bridge real quick, make sure there's no chests in it.
I would not have put my life on the line through a jury trial, through a death penalty case. I'd covered it up for someone that killed my sisters that I loved. You know, a statement like that is absolutely ludicrous.
Because of the notoriety surrounding the trial, Donnie has changed his name. He asked that we alter his voice and obscure his face during this exclusive interview.
I realize that nothing you've done or has been done since my ability to take steps to solve this case. I think the only way this case will ever be solved is if someone's conscience gets triggered.
Slow down.
Donnie's account is still the subject of debate. Although his attorney claimed Donnie
Got
was
you.
awakened by a
Fine.
shotgun blast, Donnie now says he never heard the shot.
No one who was in that trailer that night heard any was. So, I don't know how I didn't hear it. I don't know how any of us didn't hear it as a crew. But we're all fairly consistent, none of us heard anything.
Another nagging question is why Donnie removed the shotgun from his car before anyone knew that a shotgun had been involved, or even that a crime had been committed.
I don't really know why I moved it, other than I didn't want, again, to, someone steal it, someone find the gun and blame, think, I did this, and, if it was used in the commission of
Did that stop you?
Yeah, I was trying to get him off guard, but it didn't work.
Psoriasis, burning, itching, and pain.
With Tremfya, adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can uncover clearer skin and improve symptoms at 16 weeks.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to
They're about to shoot me! Oh, shit.
or if you have a vaccine or plan to.
Tremfya. Emerge Tremfya. Dancing more possibilities.
We died real fast. I don't like it.
I was trying to catch him off guard with the chicken, but the chicken gave me away.
Alright, he's in there.
I flew up. Oh, they're getting third.
Yeah. What's everybody's favorite? 110 shot.
Brownsville signed Jevian Clowney.
A third incident was also difficult to reconcile. Donnie's 5 a.m. visit to the warehouse and the explanation he gave police.
It was one of those sayings in the old story where one line leads into another and they just start rolling in. And I said, well, I was coming in to check on my dog, which I wasn't really checking on the dog. And I was going back there to get the gun, and that's the story that I told them. But I think that I reacted out of ignorance and out of stupidity, and that's what got me in trouble. The accusations that I know of on that are absolutely ludicrous, because I had absolutely everything to lose and nothing to gain. And the fact that unless I'm getting away with what they did to Joe and Julie, tears me up. It's this is my life, I guess.
The whole truth about this
Tim called me up the other day.
a jury has acquitted Donnie Henson.
They want to make him KTP.
I believe the insurance policy was part of the motive. The insurance was on me. If Donnie came home that night.
Oh, you turn your headset off.
He brought the gun with him. He had the gasoline he bought 2 nights previous. And I believe
Can you hear me?
money, whether he was by himself or not, I don't know.
You go on, but life is never the same. And you can build a new house or buy a new car, but you can't bring back the girls. And all we have left is memories. And it's really rough.
Jill and Julie Henson were 15 years old when these home movies were taken. Their parents have never gotten over the brutal crime that tore their family apart. When we return, will aging love letters lead to a long-lost father? Perhaps with your help. It was the summer of 1955. Maria Hoffman, a 20-year-old exchange student from Germany, found work at the Hotel Lorraine, an elegant lakeside resort 26 miles from Chicago. Maria had just finished a year study in the United States. Needed money.
Oh, you bastards.
Are we both saying the same thing?
Thank you.
Yes, you surprised me so much.
Goddamn dinosaurs.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
The young man introduced himself as Michael Saban. Like Maria, he was
I got a med kit. Take it back.
Let me help you.
Thank you, very kind.
Haven't seen you here before. Are you new?
The chance encounter quickly blossomed into a summer romance, but it was a relationship Maria would keep secret for nearly 30 years.
Welcome.
Until the spring of 1983. In the ensuing years, Maria had returned to Germany, married, become a mother, and a grandmother. Her oldest son, Christian, was a lieutenant in the German Air Force. During a weekend visit with him, Maria made a stunning confession.
Chris, there's something I want to talk to you about. What is it? This is very difficult. Chris, your father is not your real father.
What?
The man that raised you is not your real father.
Are you serious?
Your real father is a man I met when I was in the United States.
Why haven't you told me this sooner?
When my mother first told me this, I felt a little bit angry. Oh, her telling me before.
I'm your son, I have a right to know.
I made the decision right there that I need to find him. That I need to find out what kind of man he is. That I see him and make my own decision whether I like him or not, whether I want to stay in contact with him or not.
How did it happen? It was the year after I was in school in America.
Over the next hour, Christoph learned more about his biological father, a long secret romance. For Maria and Michael, the attraction had been instant, all-consuming. Together, they spent an enchanted summer.
My mother told me that he was from Canada, that he was a very gentle man, and that she fell in love with this man. She
But the carefree love affair was eventually clouded by a very real concern. Maria Hoffman was pregnant.
She was very worried about the future. That she was in a foreign country with basically no fixed income, and her friend, the man she was in love with, obviously didn't have a very high income job either, so they would have had to struggle a lot. I also know that there were times that she wanted to be with him.
In October of 1955, Maria made an agonizing decision. She would return to Germany to have her baby without Michael Saban.
They separated not in anger, they separated in good faith and planned on getting together again later on.
I don't know what to say, Maria.
Neither do I. It's all so confusing.
I know that I'll miss you.
It wasn't an easy way for her, but it was the best way because she could go to the security of her family and had all the support that she needed.
Maria would never again see Michael Saban. Christoph was born in Germany on May 22, 1956. The following year, Maria married a college professor, a man Christoph would come to know as his father.
I have been saving all these years. These are letters from your father. Perhaps will help you to understand, or at least to have more information.
I'm guessing your headset died.
In all, there were 4 letters, the last written in 1958. Included were 2 snapshots of Michael Seymour. Christoph Bauer, at the age of 27, suddenly found himself staring into the face of his birth father.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert? Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
The moments that brought me here, I'm grateful for. Where I'm going is whatever I dream it to be. And that adventure begins in here and now. For moments like no other.
Immediately followed up the few clues he had. He wrote to the 4 different return addresses on the envelopes. He got no response. Government agencies both in Canada and the United States had no records of Seymour. And the Hotel Moray, where Christoph's mother and Seymour had met, long ago burned to the ground. But there was one ray of hope. A cousin of Maria's, who lived in Chicago, said that Michael Seymour had periodically phoned after Maria returned to Germany.
Have you heard from Maria? Do you know how she's been doing?
To Christoph's amazement, Michael Seymour's occasional calls had continued for nearly 20 years.
And Chris, how's he doing?
When I learned that he had checked on me, that he still was interested in me, I felt supported in my decision to find him. 1976, his relative moved, and that was the end of the contact.
These are letters.
1 year after her dramatic confession, Maria Bauer died. She was 49 years old. The aging letters she left to Christoph paint a bittersweet picture of youthful love.
I feel any child of yours would be somebody worthwhile. I'm happy to be joined to you through it one way or another, even if by now or time to come, that is all we have between us. I also want some kind of closer relationship with her son Christopher. I think he is the cutest thing I've ever seen. I received your last letter with the 2 pictures of him on the bicycle and with yourself.
Oh, he's great.
Today, Christoph Bauer is a captain in the German Air Force. Since 1991, he has lived with his family in the United States, where he is training helicopter pilots for the U.S. Army. Christoph and his family will be returning to Germany next year. Perhaps Michael Seymour can be found before they leave, so he can meet his son and 3 grandchildren for the first time. Recently, Christoph was surprised to learn that the name Michael Seymour is an alias. Seymour's real name is Walter Joseph Anthony Seymour. He was born October 4th, 1930 in Pembroke, Ontario, Canada. He lived in Evanston, Illinois until at least 1970. On our next Unsolved Mysteries, a harrowing tale of 3 young men who escaped from an Oklahoma jail and took to the road armed with a truckload of weapons. After a wild 150-mile chase, state troopers cornered the fugitives, but one of them managed to slip away. The Mona Lisa, one of Leonardo da Vinci's greatest works. The identity of the Mona is a mystery that has intrigued and baffled historians for 500 years. Now an unorthodox new theory has sparked a heated debate. Could the model have been Leonardo himself? Join me next time for another edition of Unsolved Mysteries.
Quick-strut assembly. It's built with precision for an upgraded durability to support the vehicle's weight. It's built with quality to help keep the vehicle in control during major impact.
Car coming.
It's built to last with an advanced tube and belt designed for long-lasting performance. The first and only Quick-strut. Monroe. We're built different.
It's a fact. We use our internet and TV more than ever, with most of us spending nearly 7 hours a day online. So it's no wonder thousands of families are switching to Spectrum, because most families have up to 8 connected devices. More than ever. In fact, 80% of us watch TV every day. Spectrum TV lets you catch all your favorite sports, news, and more live. Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Call 833-506-4499.
This program will solve mysteries. Whenever possible, the actual family members and police officials have participated in recreating the events.
God damn it.
It was one of the boldest breakouts in Oklahoma history. 19-year-old Travis Duncan accused of prisoners when state troopers on a threatened high-speed chase that ended in a wild shooting. Travis Duncan's disappearance. For his wife, Maureen. She mysteriously vanished in 1990. Police believe Barfield's concern as a clever smokescreen. He intended to cover up his own involvement in his wife's disappearance. For 500 years, it's been one of the world's most famous portraits, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. But her identity has long been a mystery. Tonight, a controversial new theory. Could the
Are you
person
there?
behind the enigmatic
Yeah,
smile
you not
be
hear me?
Leonardo
No.
himself?
Didn't hear me there? I was talking like crazy. I'm like,
No, I did not.
You know, I'm
That
like,
whole last match.
I know, right? It's like halfway through, like I just stopped talking. I thought you were on mute.
No.
Alright. That was weird.
So Tim's the new KTP.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he asked me for advice if he should take it. I told him yeah.
Yeah, just as well, right? Why, where'd Mags go? She go back to Florida finally?
Yep. She transferred to Florida.
Yeah. Figured she was going down there soon. That's crazy. Oh. Fun stuff. Do they move the training back to Millersport then?
They're gonna.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Well, cool.
I was like, I had people driving, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, you are fighting them. God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys came off that bridge so fast, like they were just coming down on me while I was trying to shoot a frog. I'm like, I'm gonna go find a frog. I'm like, oh fuck. Sorry, that guy, the bald guy, didn't miss a single fucking shot.
No.
Truck full of weapons, nothing to lose. At the apex of this explosive triangle was
I got one guy right behind me.
His family had lived in central Oklahoma for 4 generations.
I'll let him go left, I'm gonna go right.
Not one of the Duncans had ever been in trouble with a law. Until Travis. In April of 1992, Travis Duncan was an apprentice auto repairman in Seminole, Oklahoma. He had just moved into his own apartment. After one minor legal scrape in Texas, Travis had maintained an excellent work record for nearly a year.
Just one gun, I'm looking for, nothing special.
Travis was a quiet young man.
Big tire. Still on this Lambo.
But in June of 1992, Travis Duncan was arrested for stealing guns from his employer. Travis claimed he had bought the guns. He said he had no idea they were stolen, much less stolen from his boss. Bail was set at $25,000. Duncan's family could not afford to post bond, and he was incarcerated at the Seminole County Jail.
In you go.
He appeared to be a little nervous to be in jail. Travis was the kind that was very quiet. He never did cause any trouble at all. He was just a real quiet type, kind of kept to himself.
Another prisoner at the jail was 19-year-old John Fisher.
Car there, we grab it later.
According to law enforcement officials, Fisher was by turns charismatic.
He doesn't make it if you need.
I'm ready to spend. I'm ready to
I'm
sell.
looking.
I'm ready to everybody. I'm out of here.
Hold on to it.
Yeah.
John's goal in life was to be the drug lord of Oklahoma. He was constantly fantasizing about and telling and bragging to other people that he was in with the Medellin cartel. That he had bukus of money, just any amount you had. He had several accounts that had hundreds of thousands of dollars in it. Most people knew he was fantasizing.
But Travis Duncan was not most people. Naive and gullible, he was an easy mark for John Fisher. They forged an unholy alliance.
I'm getting out of here. I got $200,000 in a bank in Oklahoma. I got guns, I got a car, everything.
Fisher was the kind that would look you right in the face and tell you exactly how you felt. He was a leader among the other inmates. Everybody looked up to him.
Oklahoma's mine. 6 months out of here. Oklahoma's mine.
I always considered Fisher to be an escapist just by his actions, and he would come straight out and admit it, that he would escape if he had a chance.
For weeks, John Fisher filled Travis Duncan's head with his wild ideas. Then on August 18, 1992, Duncan's bail was reduced after his parents hired a new lawyer. Travis Duncan was released on the condition that he live with his mother and father. Duncan insisted on moving back to his own apartment. Over his parents' objections, he took his sister's pickup truck and left. No one knows where Travis Duncan went, only what he did.
Travis manufactured all cocktails, things, loaded up, flew back into the pickup with all types of ammunition, 9mm pistols, shotguns, some camping equipment, and food, water, things to live off of if they had to hide out for a while.
Seminole County Jail, 3 p.m.
Hey, Travis. Hey, what's up? Not much. Hey, let's not go over look at Travis. Hey, wants a cigarette? Yeah. Hurry up.
When he pulled the gun on me, I was frightened. He also told me if I didn't cooperate, he would shoot me. Move!
Duncan was familiar with the jail routine. He knew that at this hour, only the jailer would be on duty.
I got people here.
Coming. Are they inside with you?
No, on the outside. It might be a bot.
Keys to the other cell. He lost no time freeing John Fisher.
Definitely a bot.
Fisher tried to turn the escape into a mass jailbreak, but only one other prisoner, Timothy Johnson, was with him.
See his buddy anywhere.
I think it came as a surprise to Fisher that Travis did this, showing up at just the quick moment that he did. We were prepared for a break for an escape from the inside, we never dreamed of.
If you're in the market for a magnificent engagement ring with a modest price, then look no further than Andrews Jewelers. We have a collection of beautiful rings priced at only $2,000 to $3,000. These rings are sure to impress even the most discriminating bride. You'll get the biggest look for a reasonable amount of money without compromising on quality. Buy now, and qualified buyers can take 1 year to pay interest-free. Find a magnificent ring today at Andrews Jewelers on Transit Road in Williamsville.
Nice touch, Andrew.
Probably put monster truck tires on 4 cars here.
They're so nice.
There are over 60 million songs in HD.
It was approximately 30 minutes before we knew the escape. The general broadcast was sent out over the
You got
escape,
3 grenades?
with the vehicle description
No.
and the occupants.
I left some laying around somewhere.
Picked them up on the radar running at high rate of speed, and we were able to monitor the traffic.
Just looking for a bow.
Who they were after, what the circumstances was.
On August 19th, I was notified from
Sorry,
headquarters of a vehicle traveling at high speed on I-40. The vehicle was occupied by 3 white males. And we set up a roadblock to attempt to intercept the vehicle as it came through.
Another monster truck.
As they came around the curve, got within visual sighting of our roadblock, the driver, Travis Duncan, then accelerated to about 100 miles an hour. I jumped in my patrol car and began pursuing the pickup. They continued east on I-40, running about 100 miles an hour as I caught it pickup. Fisher began to lean back the window and shotgun at my patrol car as I was pursuing. Every time he'd lean out and try to draw a bead, that was one unit that I would go to the left of the driver's side of the pickup, get as far over as I could, get out of line of fire. This is something that you expect to see in movies, but you don't really expect it to happen.
By 7:30 p.m., the 3 fugitives heading due east rampaged along the 150 mile stretch of interstate.
There's one.
Speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. Just 24 miles from the Arkansas border. They headed for Turtle Lake, an area which the troopers knew well.
I hear fighting up on the mountain.
Sweet. Should we get them?
We can go try. Get in.
We exited the interstate and started south on the 25. As we did, Fisher leaned out fast enough up into the air, looking for traffic or something through the windshield of the patrol car. That
Pretend like that raptor did not try to bite me.
was in the road, wind high speed.
No! Don't!
He killed these guys. Good. Fudge you, raptor. Alright.
At that point, I had them going straight south into a closed area where there was a big steel gate. And I knew they'd have to
Oh, that was
stop
better
again,
than I thought.
or they would crash.
Alright. Fair to be killing guys. Who cares if they got these chests around?
Get in.
I'm coming.
Oh, the circle's coming too.
A little hop down.
After it crashed, there were about 7 Molotov cocktails and some black powder pipe bombs in the vehicle. Firearms and camping gear. So they had every intention of going
What's the odds of that?
We don't have time to fear anything.
3 supply drops.
I know, right? Okay. See what we got going on. Is there really nobody over here?
Around 7:45 p.m., Fisher, Duncan, and Johnson fled into the woods. Already, they had trapped themselves on a peninsula jutting into the lake. By nightfall,
This other one's already on the ground. I'm just gonna go grab it.
local law enforcement agents
Be careful, it could be a trap.
off all possible
Could be.
escape routes. Finally, the Oklahoma Lake Patrol was called in.
Any shield Toshis?
No,
I'll carry 'em.
I got 3.
Just before 10 p.m.,
I'll carry 'em.
Fisher and Johnson were cornered. They claimed Travis
The other one didn't pop either. The one behind us.
I'm not going back in the storm for one.
Alright, I don't blame you.
Alright, let's go.
Fisher back to the county jail patrol car. As we pulled into the county jail, Mr. Fisher put me in the eye and said, "You know, you really are a nice guy." He said, "Don't know what you think."
What the hell is that big blue light coming out of fucking Lazy?
Light? What?
You don't see that big blue light coming out of Lazy?
Nope. Huh? I think it's a storm.
Maybe.
We used tracking dogs. We did searches.
You not see that?
No.
You don't see that big blue beam?
No, it might be your TV
Is
glitching.
it? Or maybe it's a challenge. I'm gonna go check it out.
Oh no.
Probably famous last words. Ugh. Got one fly in my house. It's irritating me.
1 month later, police discovered a badly decomposed land body on the south shore of Curry. He was in
Ah, it's the van. Why is the respawn van doing that?
approximately the same time Travis Duncan disappeared. He used his truck to escape. On May 5th, 1994, Travis Wade Duncan
Get him!
finally came home to San Luis County,
Yep, that's right.
5 days after he was arrested for Boise, Idaho. Thanks to Detective
Yeah.
Duncan's life on the run was finally finished. Once in custody, Duncan willingly revealed details of his escape from Curry.
Travis told me that after the crash,
Straight up.
he stayed in the woods.
Here's
through the
something.
woods until he came to the edge of water on Kerr Lake. He stayed hid in the bushes until about an hour after dark, and then he swam a cove, which would be approximately half a mile wide, and it from there. Completely satisfied with the results. Go back
He got a buddy behind him.
Let's go. With my car.
Straight down.
Did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So we have money for Hip Hop Group Tag Team Tackle you and deserve.
Straight ahead, in the house.
Heard.
All ways you can save.
Black psoriasis, burning, itching, and pain.
With Fortnite, adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can uncover clearer skin and improve symptoms at 16 weeks.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of
Tremfya. Emerge Tremfya. Janssen can help you explore cost support options.
Fire spun.
Hungry? Go giant for dinner. Feed the family with giant-sized subs from Jersey Mike's.
Oh, how am I still on fire? God damn it. I'm not kidding. It's not funny.
I know.
Still on.
What is this bow? Flame bow. Alright, I already got a flame bow. I don't need that. Full with shotgun bullets? You need a shield or are you good?
I'm good. I'm at 100.
Do I want the shotgun? Yeah.
Get in!
You in the mood to run? I was just gonna run up to the top of the hill.
I'm just using my car.
Alright.
I should grab those minis now.
With this urgency in his voice and the detail to what he was saying, just made me feel
I'm debating if I want that high ground or not. Yeah, I want the high ground.
God damn, I'm out of gas.
Is he in the top of that tower?
No. Here. Let them come to us. Build.
Hell yeah. I am. That food fucking hit me perfect. I barely stuck my head over the damn thing.
Oh shit!
That's what I said.
There's no way. These guys got aimbot.
Yeah, they're fucking. He headshot me as soon as I came over the top of the mountain, like he knew I was there.
Well, we got high ground. And we're in the circle. And they're building right now.
Oh, I knocked one, the other one's hurt. He's picking up his buddy right now.
Police records confirm that some human bones had been found there in 1989.
He's right there. There you go. The other guy's right there trying to third party you.
Claiming that he had buried yet another victim there. During the search, the unexpected happened.
Why, behind the factory, is so many detectives. Not even them.
Oh.
I had him in the head.
Yeah, I know it. He only took 20 damage.
That's the guy that we didn't kill in the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whatever. Nice playing, man.
Yep. Absolutely, you too, man. I'll catch you later.
Yep. Hey, Harley.
What up, dude?
Can you go to YouTube?
Okay.
Put in Tails. Let me know when you're there, though, first.
Second. Do you need some follows?
Well, I want to make sure I'm on, too.
Yeah.
Because some kid said I wasn't live.
TALES.
WNY
Her face and smile have captured imagination
Gaming.
for nearly 500 years. She has inspired poets, painters, and musicians alike. She is, of course, the Mona Lisa.
Just that?
Yeah.
Work of the master artist Leonardo da Vinci.
Got one week ago, 1 week ago.
Millions have been drawn to the mystery and beauty surrounding the portrait. Accepted art history has it that the model for
I'm not showing the current live.
No?
the Italian lord. Some say that
Yeah, I just got a stream. Everything showed me 1 week ago.
captivating expression, but no one knows for sure. According to legend, Leonardo da Vinci was so enamored of the Mona Lisa that he carried the painting with him everywhere he went for the last 2 decades of his life. When he passed away in 1590,
No, scroll down.
his identity
There's one that should say live right now.
Generations of scholars fodder for a lively debate. Recently, however, a computer analysis of the portrait
This one's good. We're down to 2 years ago. There's one says one watching.
which set the art world on its ear.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
right
one.
now. That's the one. That's the one that's live. Yeah, it's on there.
Alright. Can you subscribe?
Yeah, I got you, brother.
It'd be most appreciated. One day I'll get